And welcome back to another episode of A Show From Home, everybody. I'm doing the intro again, getting my fucking podcast wheels rolling. You know what I mean? It's your host, Mark.
Yeah,
And
he's the host.
For tonight, I'm the host. Am I hosting?
You're hosting it. Fuck it. You're hosting this episode. You're going to be hosting. Keep in mind that the whole episode, you're going to be hosting it.
All right.
So do it again. Do the intro again. Do the intro.
Do I got to do it again?
Yeah, go ahead. Imagine we went back.
Wait, we hit the rewind.
Yeah. We hit the rewind button. Hold up. I got the soundboard. Go ahead.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, motherfucker. It's your host with the most. Suck my dick. It's your boy Mark in the building. And then we got.
I want to suck your dick, Mark. Woo!
It's the gruesome twosome episode. Are you motherfuckers ready? And then on the second corner, we have your boy.
Luisa Mudio. Boo, 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 boo. For today's co-host, Lisa Mudio. Woo, you guys know me. I am now the fan favorite because I'm a co-host for this one. Woo, suck my dick like he said. Woo.
Yeah, damn, great episode. Great intro.
Great intro.
Hell yeah. I should have just opened it with that one in the beginning.
Yeah. Just fucking dumb man. He's getting his training wheels. You know, he's got his training wheels.
I got the training wheels on, but this motherfucker's about to come off next week, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to be riding solo. I'm riding solo.
You ride so I can't ride solo on the show.
Here, cheers to a good episode. This is going to be a good episode. I can feel it.
Let's make it a good episode. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
We're potting right now. We're fucking
shit.
potting.
I gotta look at the comments because we're doing this. We're not doing it.
Dude, what? You didn't tell me.
Man, we gotta get into doing live shows, honestly.
We should.
It's just we're far off from the Wi-Fi.
What I'm thinking about live shows is like, we gotta go on stage one day. Maybe not right now. For sure not right now.
Well,
but after,
we can't right now, period.
If this gets to 100 episodes, which I believe it can,
100, yeah.
We gotta do a live show somewhere. Like at a bar.
We can get into that. I'm sure we can get somebody.
We had someone. This Coroni's fucked it up for us.
We had some lady. She was opening up a bar. Was gonna let us do a show there.
You're getting a sneak peek of the behind the scenes of A Show From Home, guys. You guys are lucky. You should be sucking her dicks right now for this.
I mean, they can suck her dick through the camera too, or
I
the
don't
microphone.
know. Have you ever had fucking internet sex?
No.
It's where you put your dick over the camera, and then the girl opens her mouth, and you just ram your phone on your dick for like 5 minutes until you just.
You can't get pleasure out of a phone unless it's vibrating, maybe.
What
kind of shit are you doing?
You tell her to call you,
Shut
and
your
you put it
OnlyFans
against.
up.
See, what you do is, Lise, I'm a single man. I don't know if you know this, but you gotta make creative ways to jerk off.
Single.
Yeah.
Gotta be creative.
Lonely single. See, what I like to do is I like to put my phone and then rubber band my phone around my dick, so then when somebody calls me, it's like I'm getting a hand job, like mini hand jobs.
Yeah. Like who was it? Black China, I think I was reading that she's doing like $250.
OnlyFans?
No, she was doing $250 to follow you back on Instagram and like $9 something to have a phone call with her, FaceTime and shit.
That is like, if you pay for that, you're fucking retarded. Like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You ever paid for OnlyFans?
No.
Why? I did one. No, I did twice.
Was it worth it? Give us your opinion. Give us your review.
No, it was this fucking. I forgot her name. It was some Instagram model, some Chinese. Like, she was hot. I don't know if she's Chinese. I'm just being racist at that point. But she was like some kind of Korean or something. Like, not Korean, but
Asian.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the word.
And then like,
what a co-host. What a host.
Yeah.
What a host.
By the way, I was thinking about this. If like we're putting this on the internet, there's no way we're gonna get a job in an office because of crazy shit we say.
I'm glad I can't do office jobs. Fuck that.
I can't do jobs with period. This shit has to take off.
Oh shit.
But yeah, anyway, so then there's this Asian lady, an Instagram model, hot as fuck, big titties, big old fat ass, just crazy dumb hot, and she keeps like boasting her OnlyFans, right? So I was like, I was getting good paychecks at the time. I was working a lot of overtime. I was like, you know what, Mark, splurge on yourself, you know? Do something for you.
Help her.
Yeah.
No, do something for the community. Help her.
Yeah, I gotta put it into the economy somehow, you know? What's the scummiest way to put money into the economy?
I gotta give back to the world.
Donate, if you will. So then I pay for it.
Speaking of donate, there's a...
Yeah, you can donate to art. Just give me money when you see me in person. That's how you donate. So then I buy her OnlyFans, and it's it's literally the things she posts on Instagram, but on a different angle. And I was like, so you promised me I thought I was gonna see pussy and nipple and shit. It's nothing. It's just straight lingerie.
Maybe you didn't get the right bitch.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And then the second time I paid for it, I matched with this girl on Tinder. And I think we were texting for a little while, and it just kind of died off. But we ended up following each other on Instagram. And then when Corona's hit, she made her OnlyFans. And then I was like, what the fuck? So I look at it, and I was like, $8. Let me see what this bitch looks like naked.
Nah, from my understanding, like, there's... OnlyFans is like a... Yeah, I mean, it's sexual pleasure or whatever, but different girls have different prices, right? Different...
Well, yeah. It's like some girl, like if it's some really hot girl, she would be like $50 a month. But if it's like some regular girl...
The OnlyFans you got, what did you get and how much did you pay?
Which one?
The first one you said, the one, it was like a different
angle.
Oh,
it was like $25 a month or something. But I only did it for one. Okay, to be clear, listeners, I didn't keep paying for it. I canceled it immediately. Both of them, I canceled them immediately. My curious mind was like, let's just see what's up with this. Pimp C is rolling in this grave. He's like, you gonna pay to watch some girl naked? Wait,
so you paid what, 20, 25?
It was like $25 for the Instagram model. It was like $25 a month.
And what did you get? You said a different angle.
Yeah, it's literally just her taking her Instagram pictures, but it's like a different angle. Or maybe she's like bending over in underwear, but you still don't see anything. So that's a ripoff.
What's the point of an OnlyFans? Isn't it
it's
the
just
point
porn.
But then the point of OnlyFans to make it personal?
Yeah, I think you could text them. I never texted anybody like
See,
that.
That's where, because from my understanding, OnlyFans is to make it personal. That's why you get more pleasure, because you like actually talking to the person. Unlike porn, you just watching a video and shit.
Yeah.
It's like you know that website Omegle or Migly, or it's a video chat.
Omegle?
Omegle?
Yeah.
Omegle? I know it starts with an O and an M.
I know, but it's like you and somebody else,
and
you
it's
guys
just
are
a
live
complete state. It's like it's a website where you just type in your likes, right? Like as like hashtags or like common interests, and they like the website matches you up with a complete stranger
and
that has the same likes, and you just talk. But it doesn't. It specifically has to be anything sex. It's just for you to meet new people with your same likes. But a lot of people use it to like get sex and stuff like that.
Well, but then but the thing with that's like you can be in Texas and then you're talking to somebody from California. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah. I don't think you can get pussy off of that. You'd have to be the luckiest guy to be like, oh, I'm only matching with
It's basically
girls,
it's just like OnlyFans, because you can video chat on there.
No, it's not, because OnlyFans, you know who you're talking to and you see them naked.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you can video chat on that website to the random person, and if you get lucky enough, it could be somebody that's wanting to like masturbate with you and shit. Like you're jerking out that she's.
And I think like 50% of the people that do that Omegle is just like fucking 30-year-old dudes, just creepy fucking. You know what I mean? So
that they were happy before they got married. No, but I mean, I feel like that's the only. Oh, speaking of OnlyFans, well, yeah, let me finish. OnlyFans is to make it more personal. That's why it makes it more intriguing, right? Because I've seen where it's like you get their Dropbox, their online folder with all their nudes, all their videos and shit, and then you get to talk to them. Some you get to talk to them, some you get to actually FaceTime and stuff like that. And Omegle, you just or the website, I don't know.
Well, Omegle is just a stranger.
Yeah, it's just a stranger, and you have to actually like you roll in a dice with that. But it's still kind of personal if you get the right person, you know?
Yeah.
But at that point, for OnlyFans, it's like, it's still porn, basically, so why pay for it? Just go on fucking Pornhub, YouPorn, or Xvideos, XNXX. Why the fuck do I know so many? How many porn websites do you know?
Okay, well, I know Pornhub, that's the main one. I think I only use Pornhub, actually.
Did
and
you know
X-Hamster?
Oh, I've heard of that. But did you know that Pornhub is like YouTube? If you upload your own videos, you can eventually get paid for it.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a post. Maybe it was a fake post, but it was somebody posting a check from Pornhub because they uploaded their videos. Now, I don't know if the check was fake or the whole thing was
I can
fake.
see that. Because then, when you watch an amateur video, they would have, like, the Pornhub logo before the amateur video plays.
I'm sure that's how most porn artists or whatever porn stars get their money from uploading it to play like that. But I was like, oh shit. Well, I got a whole folder.
I mean, I got nudes. You want to see my nudes?
If this doesn't hit, I guess I got my other option.
No homo, but you do got a great bod, I think. So you could probably get away with it.
Hey man, not trying to toot my own horn, but
You should just play like a Jesus character, like Jesus fucking, like I don't know what if it's like followers. That's his mom.
Oh shit! So incest.
Hey, that's a big thing right now.
Yeah.
God damn you!
Why the fuck did we go into porn?
That's a dark pod, bro. We're getting dark.
No.
I see when I'm the host.
Hey, so keep going.
So, okay, no, I was
I'll
gonna
be
say
back.
like, you ever just see you still watch porn, right? You're strapped down with a girl.
Occasionally, like maybe once a month.
Okay, you've seen like stepmom porn and shit.
I mean, yeah.
You know what's annoying about it? It's like there's times where they don't mention that that's the stepmom, and they're trying to make it seem like, oh no, that's my real son I'm fucking. So it's this weird mom thing going on. So that when I'm jerking off to it, I'm like, no, just stepmom, just say stepmom, please. Just say stepmom.
I couldn't get behind the idea of them actually just leave it in the title.
Is it because you actually have a stepmom that you look at stepmom porn and it's just weird for you?
That's probably it. Like I couldn't. If you're gonna like make believe that that's his stepmom, just leave it in the title. Don't have him say it on the.
No, you gotta have him say it because it's just weird when it's just like, Mom, what are you doing, Mom? No. And then it's just like, just say stepmom. Like,
I couldn't get the.
Or call her by her first name. Be realistic about it. You want another one?
Yeah, fuck it. This host over here pouring drinks and shit.
I'm a good host, bro. These listeners don't understand how good of a host I am. I'm good though.
Yeah, because you totally paid for all of this.
Yeah.
What a host. What a fucking host. Paleta.
Shout out to that guy again.
We already...
Oh, you don't get two in one night?
He don't get two in a show. One every now and then. Oh.
Yeah, what these people can't see is these... When we're taking shots out, looks disgusting.
Shut up. I'm looking at the camera like, oh, yeah, they can't see it. Shut up.
Alright, can I ask you something? What made you want to start a podcast?
For a good while. Okay, yeah, that's a good question, actually.
Like, okay, let's get off porn real quick. Let's get serious.
Let's get serious. What made me want to start a podcast? So, basically, about a year ago, I started getting into listening to the radio station a lot.
Yeah.
Like
the morning show.
Because that's, I mean, you're driving to work, and at least I drive like 15, 20 minutes to get to work and shit. And I'm just listening to the radio, and it was entertaining to listen to, not the music. I listened the radio to listen to the people.
The talk show.
Yeah. And it was entertaining. I'm like, oh shit, oh that's fun and stuff like that. And then I started like, after doing that for a while, I started realizing that I'm listening to the radio because you get in the car and you turn on your car, and at least for me, I don't realize what I'm listening to. I just have it as a background, you know?
Yeah.
But I started realizing I was listening to the radio, and I started calling radio shows because they were like, hey, call and say you're hello.
Oh, you actually called into it?
Yeah.
Did you ever win anything?
No, I didn't. I never called to win anything. I just called to be on the show.
Have you been on air?
Yeah. Like there's this show on the afternoons. It's a Mexican show. It was mostly Mexican shows I would listen to on the radio. And they had this segment that was in Spanish. It's called the show. The show was named. The Freeway Show. The Freeway Show.
What's that in Spanish?
A Freeway Show. I mean.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, they just said in English, but with the accent.
I'm saying it with the English accent, but it was El Freeway Show or something like that. And they had a segment where the segment was called in Spanish, Quiero que todo el freeway se entere. In English, I want the whole freeway to. I want the whole freeway to find out.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, anonymous people would call and basically say they didn't have to be their secrets or anything, just something they wanted to blurt out. And about a week before I was on the show, one of the hosts was talking about how she lost the necklace from her husband that her husband's mom gave to him to give to the lady she was gonna marry, whatever, and she lost it. They got into a big argument. A week before I called, and they were like, so the guy in the background, the producer, like, he answered like, hey, and what do you want the whole freeway to find out? Like, well, I want the whole freeway to find out that I'm still worried about this necklace. I don't want her to get a divorce. So he put me on the show, he put me on live, and that's what it was. I was like, oh man,
What'd you say? Do you remember what you said? Or
yeah, I was just like, oh man, I want the whole freeway show to find out that I'm still worried about this necklace. I don't want her to get worried. I don't want her to get divorced. And then I kept listening to it. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be heard by people. You know, I want to just talk. I want to just people to listen, have something to listen to when they have nothing else to do. That's all it was. And then I started realizing I can talk, you know, I can talk good. I make jokes. I can make people laugh. I can make people's day. And it's like, I need to do something. And I was like, I want to be a radio show host. How can I do that? And then from searching and one thing led to another, I'm like, a podcast. I'm going to do a podcast. And this is as close as a radio show I can get, I guess. Eventually, maybe if I get a radio show host, that would be badass. But for right now, this feels great, honestly.
this is good. It is a good thing that, like, if you think about it, because a lot of people have voices. They could say things, and like everybody has an opinion on something. Doesn't matter what it is. Everyone can have an opinion on something. And it's good to have different like multiple opinions on one thing, so that way you're not just leaning on one specific opinion.
Why do you think I have you every week?
You know what I mean, though? Like if we're talking like politics, which I don't like talking about politics, 'cause I don't know shit about it.
Politics, man.
I kind of do, and I kind of don't. I'm kind of off and on it with it.
I keep up with politics when people talk to me about it. I'm not gonna go and look them up and shit like that.
But then, what I notice about politics, people would have like yeah.
No. Yeah.
People would be like, I'm too on the left or I'm too on the right, especially on the internet, man. Like everybody, like on the internet, either you're Democrat or you're Republican.
What's the
and
difference
that's not a lot of
between them?
people.
I don't know. That's how much I don't keep up with politics. I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm a Republican. I don't know if I'm a Democrat. I don't know what the difference between them is. I don't know. I don't see the point in that.
It's okay. Like a Republican would be like, I'm like for the borders.
Let me
like,
cut you off real quick.
Okay.
It's a question. It's a question that I ask myself all the time, and I don't really ask people because some people, like, they get offended. Some people are just don't know. But I'm going to ask you. We have a president. Every country has a president, has a dictator, has some sort of leader, right?
Yeah.
Let's say just in the United States alone, I'm not talking about any other country or nothing. Just in the United States alone, we have a president. As for right now, is President Trump. I believe that we would be okay without a president.
I don't think so, man. Nah.
Not without the laws. We will keep all the laws, but without a president. Without a president telling us what the fuck to do. Because I feel like, yeah, a lot of us are stupid.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but it's like you have to understand there has to be somebody that has a voice for the entire country. It's not the whole country, clearly, because that's what it's not.
But the president,
maybe we should have multiple people. We do have multiple people.
Yeah, and that's when the Senate and all of them, the House of Representatives comes in.
The president is just like a puppet almost. You know what I mean?
President, we have the president for what? To speak to other countries.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we don't have any other countries to worry about, if we didn't have to do it, I know that's never gonna happen ever.
Yeah,
it's never gonna happen. We're gonna have to
like it's like you're saying, like we dipped our ink in too many other things. You know what I mean?
Like not exactly that.
The United States is so much into different countries.
Yeah, but
that's what's going on.
No,
so
I'm
we
saying
need
like,
somebody to talk
just
to.
In a whole complete other world, a whole other universe, where there was no other country, no other place on Earth, no Mexico, no Canada, no South America, no.
If we're all just one, like if we're just Earth, like we're just.
If it were just all one piece of land, everything was together. Like back when the Earth first was created, because you know how they say like
Earth it was all just one thing.
It was
what was that
called
again? Like
I don't fucking know, nigga.
Pan something. I forgot.
Pandemic. So it was still all just one piece of Earth, all one land. Do you think we would need a president?
Yeah, dude. Because there has to
be... We have laws, we have police, we have all of that. But would we really need a president?
Yeah, man. I think we do. Because, like, someone had... Dude, all right, if you said that, like... there would be nobody to control. Humans are savages. Like we are fucking.
But
like,
there's laws.
We
for
do
that.
fucked up shit though. Like you
there's
can look
laws
at the
for that.
Holocaust. You can look at the rape at Mankind.
What is the
like
president?
all these like.
What would the president do for you specifically if you didn't have to worry about other countries? You didn't have to worry about no flying, no a commercial coming in and out of the country overseas, no flying, no nothing. What would the president do for you if you didn't have to deal with any of that?
It's like, well, okay.
No migration, no immigrants, no nothing.
If you think about it, like say I'll take it back to like when Indians were a thing, right?
Okay.
They always
Before
say
Columbus.
like, yeah. There was always a leader.
Columbus, for a fact, just saying, white people did take, invaded. They were immigrants first.
Okay, thank you for that.
That's a whole nother subject.
But what
anyway.
I'm saying is like we need a leader. You know, like our whole lives, like as humans, not us, but like as humans, we've always needed like a leader.
We need
you know
a
what I mean?
leader. Yes.
We need someone to be like, okay, no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do that, but you can't do this either.
What is a leader? A leader is somebody you follow, right?
Yeah.
A leader is somebody that tells you what's right and what's wrong, right? Right?
Yeah. Yes.
But basically, those are the laws. The laws tell you what's right and what's wrong. The president isn't the law.
Okay, so you're saying if there's no presidents, whatever, we're still gonna have leaders.
We're still gonna have laws.
Yeah.
We're still gonna have police officers too. You know, if you're speeding, they're still gonna pull you over, even though there's no president. If you're robbing a bank, there's still gonna be.
But
police.
you're thinking small. You're thinking like city wise.
No, I'm thinking
You gotta think about like the entire world. If we're all on one continent,
all one continent.
you can't like it's like that's why we have mayors, because how big, like, dude, imagine that's like a billion, like 7 billion
we
people.
can have mayors. We can have, there's areas that a certain person controls.
Yeah.
How there's states, how there's cities. There's a mayor for a city, right? The mayor's for the city, right? What's for a state? Who controls the state?
The state. No, I think that's different. I don't think we have like a mayor for a state. We don't have a mayor.
So nobody controls the whole state.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna need somebody to tell people.
So it's just all one continent, right? We're going off of that.
We would still have a president or something. We would have something like that. I don't know what we have. We might have like a dictator. We might still have like kings and queens.
We wouldn't need a dictator. We wouldn't need a president if we were all just one continent. We would need maybe a mayor.
You're relying on people being like nice with each other.
No.
That's
laws are still there. Laws are still there.
Okay, but who's gonna keep them in check? The mayors? But then who's gonna keep the mayors?
The police.
Okay, but who's keeping the mayors in check? Who's keeping
the police? Laws isn't. It's
no,
not like
but the
law.
police are not. The police like, are owned by the like.
So okay, so you're
the
telling
mayor
me the president is above the law?
To the police. I mean, look at Epstein. He's not a president. I'm not saying he's a president. I'm saying like he has ties to presidents, and the presidents did crazy shit. Like what I'm saying is like I think what you get, like you don't like the president, right? Is that what you're saying?
I don't like the fact. No, I'm not gonna say I don't like him because he is racist. Okay, quick thing, a side note. Yes, he is racist. We can agree that the president is racist, but he is one hell of a president. He's a racist, but he is a good president. You know, I can say all the shit I want about him being against Mexicans and all of that.
I don't think he like. Okay, I think people say because like you gotta understand this guy's an idiot. Like he's a fucking moron. It's like if I was president, you know, like
you do know he was a businessman, right, beforehand. So I think that's
why Republicans voted for him.
That's what makes
like my dad voted for him, not because he likes what he says about immigration, shit like that. He likes him because like, if I vote for this guy, I can make more money throughout the years because his stance on like taxes and shit like that.
Man, I feel like whoever watches this, listens to this.
They're gonna be like, man, these guys are fucking idiots. They don't know anything. They don't know what they're talking about.
This is a personal note. This is a personal note, personal comment. Racism is it's overrated. It's like, why? Why is there racism nowadays? 50 years ago, 100 years ago, okay, but nowadays it's like, why? Okay, whatever. Racism shouldn't exist. It still does. Whatever. Trump was trying to, build a wall, whatever, to keep the Mexicans out.
Yeah.
One thing I don't know, he did say he wanted to build a border to prevent Mexicans, right? Was there going to be a border over Canada, U.S. or something?
Okay, but that's different because...
Well, okay, no, I'm asking. No.
There's like less illegal Canadians coming in than there's...
So
if you had to bring it down... No, if you had to bring it into a thing... there's more Mexican immigrants coming in than there are Canadian.
Yeah.
Like, so
Like
I
that.
would like, if say there's like a leak in the pipe.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna go for that tiny leak first. I'm going for the big leak and try to stop that. That's what
No,
I'm
yeah.
saying. But I don't agree. I think you should open the
What
borders. But
I'm going at is let's speak territory wise,
yeah,
gang wise. If you're in a gang or whatever, you own the territory. You don't want anybody else to come. You know, so I can understand as to why he wants to keep the Mexicans out. I can understand why he wants to build a border. But the way he went about it,
he was too aggressive with it.
Yeah,
he's just like he's like a dickhead about it.
I understand why he wants to do it, and I'm not. I don't blame him for it. Listeners are gonna hate me for this. I don't blame him for it, but you went too forward with it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with like I think with our president, he's just too blunt about things, and he says it like if I would said something, you know, like. Like, that's why people really like Obama. People like really like Obama because he talks fluently and his speeches are really great. But with Trump is just like, oh, I don't like Mexicans, are rapists, and then whatever. You know what I mean? But if you really look at his things, he's probably like, oh, maybe we should close the Mexican borders because when Mexicans come over here and then they live in like ghetto neighborhoods, that's where a lot of crime happens. So that's probably what he's looking at. You know what I mean?
But why do they live in ghetto neighborhoods? Because they're the cheapest.
Well, because they're not legal, and it's hard for an illegal person to have a job in the United States. So instead of closing the borders, it would be better for us to like open the borders and have a system to help illegal people get their papers and their citizenships so they can live better lives.
All I'm saying is, I guess.
Because that's not impossible to do. That's the thing we're doing right now. But it's just so hard because
after
of
this talk, I've come to realize after this talk that citizenship is what's fucking this world up.
Yeah. Okay, your dad was illegal.
Yeah.
But he got his papers. But it took him how many years? How many years has he been in the country before he got his papers?
At least 13 years. At least.
And he barely got his papers like last year or something, right?
Yeah. But I've come to realize that's the problem. Citizenship. Why do we have to like say?
Well, because we live in the world where like there's borders. You know what I mean? Like it's there's nothing you can do about it. It's just something you have to live through. You know what I mean?
Man, I shot to.
This is a sad podcast. To make it easier for illegal immigrants to get citizenship. That's the real
stop
problem.
Citizenship, man. That just. Citizenship shouldn't
Not
be a
stop
thing.
it. Don't stop it.
We're all humans.
Yeah.
Like, we all can do the same thing if we really put our minds to it. Like, a black person can do what a Mexican person does. A Mexican person can do what a white person does. White person can do what an Asian person can do if they really wanted to, or if they were, like, raised in that norms. Citizenship, it's... Now I'm realizing citizenship is a problem.
How hard it is to get your citizenship. That's what makes it like. Can you imagine
citizenship is a thing?
Yeah. No. Well, no. How hard it is to get it. That's the problem.
Because it's a thing. If it weren't like if nobody was categorized by being a Mexican, by being not Mexican or
but I don't think that's
not
a bad
by race. If
but that's not a bad thing because like people are different. That's what I understand. People want to make it seem like no, we're all the same thing. No, we're different and we have different cultures. If you try to put everybody in one thing, then you just lose all the culture, and then we all just become one thing. And then the
culture and race is two different things.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, because if you look at the Mexican cultures, that's a Mexican culture. If you look at black culture, it's black culture.
If you're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
But if you're Mexican. You were born Mexican. You were born in Mexico. But if you're raised by an Asian, you have Asian culture, but you're still Mexican.
Okay, but then you got adopted by Asian parents, so what?
You're Mexican, but your culture is different.
Okay,
culture, but no, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No, but culture and race that goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? By the way, this is the most serious podcast we ever had. You see what happens when I'm the host?
Look, race. I can be Mexican, raised by Indians, and believe in Allah or whatever, whoever their God is. That's race and culture is two different things. That's one thing you should understand. Race and culture is two different things.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Culture is more of a belief. Race is
like a white guy can be like, "Oh, I want to be Buddhist now."
Yeah. It's religion.
But if you look at it, a Buddhist comes from like an Asian culture. So that's Asian culture is being Buddhist.
Because of the race.
Predominantly Asian people are, so race does go hand in hand with culture.
It plays a hand in it, but it's not the same. It's like culture is like, it's like I said, culture is like a religion thing. Because you can be a white person and your family was all Catholic and shit, but you can be a satanic person or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same. That's more religion.
That's religion though.
Yeah, but it's that I'm trying to like bring it down, to more of a specific level. Because religion, Christianity, you believe there's a God, you believe in the God. But by believing in the God, you believe that there's a devil, right? So there's Christians that praise the Lord, but then there's Christians that praise the devil, which are the satanics.
No, those people aren't Christians. I think you're getting something confused right now.
Maybe, but what's Satanism? What's Satanism?
Well, Satanism, it's not a real religion. It's just people that don't believe in God and they want to piss off religion.
What's Satanism? Who do they believe in?
They don't believe in anything.
I thought Satanism believe in Satan.
No,
which is the devil.
But they only do that to piss off other religions. It's like a punk rock thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm against what the normal thing is.
Back to race and what was the other thing?
Race and culture.
Back to race and culture. You understand that it's two different things, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying they're the same, but I say they go hand in hand.
Yeah,
like that's a thing that like. That's why you would call it Mexican culture, black culture, white culture.
Race plays a hand in culture, but they're not going hand in hand.
You literally just said my point.
No, because you're saying they're hand to hand. You're saying that they're the same.
No, they go together. I'm not saying they're the same thing. I'm saying they go together.
Well, I mean, yes, but no. They go together in the sense that with culture, there are a majority, like, with the culture of Buddhism, like you said. With the culture of Buddhism, those you said are what? Asians? You said?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm not...
Whatever. With the culture of Buddhism, there's mainly Asians. So that's why they say Asians are
but do
Buddhist.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're the same thing. I'm saying they go hand... Like, when I'm saying hand in hand...
I get that you're trying to explain to me. I get that you're trying to explain to me that that I explained that I get it. We both get it. I guess we just have a different way.
Shots are hitting hard, son. Damn, dude. If you think about these shots...
Fuck it, another one?
Yeah, give me another one. But we haven't been this political in the podcast.
And it's not even political. It's just fucking religion.
Yeah. More like culture and shit, But it's like, man, we haven't been like this in this podcast ever. This is the first time we've been like this.
You're never going to be host anymore.
Can we just go back to dick jokes?
But why did we even start talking about that?
I have no idea, dude. I lost track. These fucking shots. This is the first time we killed the jar, and it's just the gruesome twosome.
This is the first time we killed the jar between two of us.
Yeah.
It used to be like 3-5 or something.
The gruesome twosome is getting wild tonight, son. We out the cage.
So I know last episode we said that we think that you guys probably want more guests. But now in this episode, do y'all think we should stick to gruesome twosome more often, or still have more guests? I don't know.
Please say that sentence again.
What did I say?
It just sounded so off. Maybe I'm drunk.
Okay. Let me say it again. Last episode, I'm gonna say it slower so I can know what I'm saying. So last episode we said that you guys probably liked having guests more often, but now, do you guys in this episode still think that we should have more guests? Or should we keep it to the twosome gruesome?
The gruesome twosome.
No. Oh, the gruesome twosome. Oh shit! I've been saying it backwards this whole time. Wow, but it's twosome because we're two and we're gross, so gruesome. So twosome gruesome.
Either way you say it, it doesn't matter.
Anyways, should we have more guests or should we keep it like this more often?
I got a name for this episode. Two drunk idiots argue about politics and religion.
A jar and Trump. A jar versus Trump. You get it? A jar versus Trump.
I don't care what anybody says. This is probably my favorite episode ever.
Yeah, right? I wouldn't say the favorite, but it's up there.
Really? I really like this episode. Even though when we were talking, we had a CNN voice like, if you think about it.
You know what? This is probably my favorite episode right now because I don't remember the other ones.
Man, it was garbage.
I don't know. We just kind of recording and that's it. We don't rewatch the episodes. We don't edit episodes. If you guys haven't noticed, we don't edit episodes. We don't edit the audio. We don't edit the video. We just kind of record and upload.
Yeah, we're live in that reg. This is all normal. This is off the rip.
So that's why it's like we just went at it. That's why I can say I don't remember the other episodes. I'm sure we have had good ones, but this is a good one. I've never been into politics and religion this hard in my life.
It's crazy, man. I listened to the last episode, and oh my god, it is for me. I can only speak from the what we had.
Or episode 9.
Episode 9.
9. This is 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. This jar is hitting me, guys. I'm sorry, but listening to my voice and me laughing and making the jokes, I'm just like, man, who
with the
two girls,
Marisol and Josie.
Yeah.
Josie and Marisol.
I remember listening to that episode and I called that girl Tyler, and I was like, wait, why did I call her Tyler? Or Taylor or something. I was like, man, I was lit from the beginning to end. So if you guys found me annoying, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sure that episode was the laughs. I'm sure the episode in that the episode 9, the episode the laughs were loud.
Yeah.
I feel like I should start putting on the title like headphone users, be careful.
Mark's an idiot. He laughs a lot.
We should have we should do more careful mic checks.
Yeah.
Mic check, 1 2.
Big fat pussy, big fat pussy.
Big fat pussy. I suck dick. I mean, what?
How many shows do you guys know can go from OnlyFans to a really deep conversation?
We're going back to OnlyFans? What?
No, I'm saying when we first started, we were on OnlyFans, and then somehow we got from OnlyFans to politics to religion.
That's because you said let's just change it up and talk about Trump.
I don't think I said that. But
not specifically that, but it was something like that.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's me, the host with the most, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the host. I'm sorry.
I'm the host with the most, and I like to make toast.
I don't like making toast. It takes too much time.
Really?
So when you eat toast, you
I don't remember the last time I ate toast like that.
But when you do make toast, you put it in the toaster, right? It comes out, and what do you put on it? Just butter?
Okay, when I was a kid, I used to put butter on it, and then I'll put syrup and eat it like it was pancakes.
The fuck kind of white bullshit?
I don't think that's white. I think it's just being like your parents were at work and you didn't know how to cook, so that's the only thing you can make.
Nah,
you know?
my toast has always been a toast, bread, whatever, and butter. But I got to the point where I'm too lazy to toast my bread. I just grab the butter. I just grab the bread, put the butter, and eat it like a taco. That shit is delicious.
Liz, you're an animal.
Hey.
But speaking of that, put some cinnamon in there and let me know how it tastes.
I can't.
Cause that just sounds really.
There's very few things I like with cinnamon, and one of those is cinnamon rolls.
And pussy.
No.
You ever put some cinnamon in the pussy and eat out?
Nah, man, I'm Mexican. Pu Valentina. She says she's burning, but I say I don't care.
Speaking of Valentina, okay, my friend, he's been on the show. I'll say his name, Dominique. He's been on the show. He had a cousin, and he told me the cousin had to get surgery because he would eat Valentina nonstop. Like, he would put it on everything.
That's amazing.
Every meal he will eat to the point where he had to go to the hospital and they had to pump his stomach out because he had too much hot sauce. Isn't that insane?
You're probably gonna...
He was a child.
You're gonna judge me for this one, but the Valentina, I can drink it.
You're a fucking animal.
I can grab the Valentina and drink it.
Are you like some kind of backyard wrestler and then that's one of his moves? Like, I drink Valentina, I spit it in somebody's eyes.
I'm the Mexican version of a Whitehead Trailer Park motherfucker.
Just...
No, but as far as Valentina, I can put Valentina on almost anything. Fruits. Mexicans put Valentina in most of their fruits.
Yeah.
I put it on my chips. Mexicans will buy like hot chips, hot Cheetos, Takis, Flaming Hot. We'll buy the
put Valentina on it. And I see that as like, dude, you're trying, like, either you hate your asshole.
See, but that's one thing I'm different from the average Mexican. Yes, I love Valentina, but I don't buy hot food and make it hotter. I'll buy regular food and add spices to it. Like you know how there's Takis. There's a Fuego, the purple bag Takis, right? Those are the hottest. People would buy those and put Valentina on them. I don't. I'll buy the green ones. The green Takis, for me, those taste the best. The green Takis.
But it's not the like it's all the sodium you're taking in. You know
But
what I mean?
anyway,
That's a lot of salt.
Anyways,
Valentina
so
probably has like 50%
the
sodium
green,
in it.
Nigga, why do you think I'm still alive? So I'll buy the green Takis, the non-spicy ones, the ones that just kind of have like a kick at the end. I'll buy the green bag Takis and add a bunch of, like, I'll drown these motherfuckers in Valentina. Once I'm done with them, I'll like grab the bag and just suck the Valentina out of it.
Yeah, okay, I do that with my popcorn. Like if I make popcorn, I gotta throw Valentina on it, and then throw some like tahini on it too. Dude, I'm gonna die from like not diabetes, but something like, I don't think I have blood in my system anymore. I think the salt like sucked up all the blood. I'm just running off of alcohol.
You know
now.
how people like a lot of this is mostly for Mexican girls. Like they make a lot of memes and shit, but it's Mexican girls always buying the hot Cheetos. Right?
That's a meme.
That's really a meme, right? Yeah. So they'll buy the hot Cheetos and add a Valentina and limon. I can't do that. I'll buy regular cheese Cheetos, add a shit ton of Valentina.
Well, that's just disgusting.
I don't like to buy hot food and make it hotter. I don't. It just tastes nasty. I'll buy regular food and make it hot.
I don't think that even matters, dude. Like what you're eating is still bad for you.
Bitch,
You know what's gross about Mexicans? Mexicans will literally get
They're
corn.
from Mexico?
Yeah. They'll literally get corn and they put mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, and hot sauce and be like, that's a snack.
Hear me out.
Tell a white person that. No, tell a white person. Yeah, we get corn, mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, and hot sauce, and we eat that as a snack. Yeah. White people would fucking freak out and be like, what? Why would you throw mayonnaise on corn?
No, don't throw mayonnaise on corn, but nothing else. But no, hear me out, man. I was listening to this. A lot of people have said this. Mexican food, yeah, we have a variety of food, like multiple kinds of food. But it's all made almost exactly the same.
Yeah, on a fucking...
You buy a taco. Yeah. You buy a street taco.
It's always on the grill.
It's a tortilla with the meat, right? And then you buy a taco, tortilla meat, and then you add cilantro, you'll add onions, you'll add salsa, you'll add lemon. Some people even add crema, sour cream. You buy a flauta. You know what a flauta is? You buy an order
of flat taco?
Taquitos. That's what taquitos. You buy an order of taquitos, and you put what on there? You put sour cream. You put hot sauce. You put cream, onions. You put cilantro. You buy a fucking burrito. What is it? A tortilla with the meat, with the rice, cilantro. The beans. It's all the same. It's just shown.
A burrito is literally just like, okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna add rice and bean into it. Rice and beans.
No, the difference between a burrito and a taco. The taco is folded. The burrito is rolled. That's all that's the only difference.
Oh, I thought you were talking hard shell tacos though.
No.
Which, if you think about it, they only change one thing though.
The tortilla.
Yeah.
Keep the shit going. We're gonna take a piss, guys.
All right. So then, how do you guys feel about Mexican food? It's delicious. Don't get me wrong. I love Mexican food. I'm Mexican myself. I know, even though I look Arabian, I swear I'm Mexican and I don't have an accent. Mexicans are lazy with their foods, though. We gotta switch it up. Let's throw some fucking, I don't know. Let's throw, well, we actually add everything into our food, though. We got the meats, we got the rice, we got the beans, the cheese, you know what I mean? That's everything you need. Why would you even change it up? I think I'm so for Mexican food, I don't think it's possible for me to switch it up like that. You know what I mean?
You know what's my favorite?
Like, but okay, what else is anybody else making? They throw chicken in their food.
I think it's just a culture thing. Yeah. Everybody has, cause not trying to be racist, but black people will eat chicken, right? They'll eat fried chicken, grilled chicken, but they all add the same kind of spices.
Don't forget the watermelon.
Or the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did have a lot of topics on this before we even started this.
We literally had a list of topics and we didn't do any of them.
We didn't.
But I would say this is better than the last pod we did.
Yeah, this is more exciting, more talkative. So cheers to that.
Oh, my beer's finished though, so.
Whatever, mine wasn't.
Alright, we're gonna end it here. It's 45 minutes. I think that's enough context for you fucks. You should be lucky we're doing a podcast for you.
Are you gonna close?
Yeah, I'm gonna close it.
But are you gonna close it like I usually do, or are you just gonna close it like you're
my
gonna
own
do?
thing.
Oh,
This is my podcast now. I grabbed the reins and I'm steering this bitch off a cliff. Anyways, we're closing it. We're gonna do plugs right now, I guess. I'm gonna start a new podcast. Me, my two friends, DeMonte and Miguel. Funny dudes. Hilarious dudes. It's basically this podcast, but with a black guy. One name I was thinking of, Two Spicks in the Coon. But I don't think that's gonna fly.
Two what?
Two Spicks in the Coon.
two spigs. What's a spig?
It's a really racist word for Mexicans.
A spig. I'm
Yeah.
Mexican. I don't even know that.
Alright, two wetbacks in the coon. How about
No.
that?
I don't know. I feel like Mexicans they find racism towards them funny.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Anyway, so we're closing out the podcast. This is your host tonight. I was actually hosting tonight. This is why podcast is a lot better. I'm just like, I love you. I'm just like, I love you, buddy. I love you. Anyways, it's your host with the most, making toast. And then my co-host
with butter and syrup.
yeah, like a poor kid. And then my co-host for tonight.
Luis Zamudio, the co-host for tonight.
And I hope you guys have a good night. Get good sleep. Drink more water. How about that?
I don't drink water, man. I'll drink like 3 bottles of water a week.
All right, we're gonna end it on that note.